You know, different demographics. You have different politics, different upbringings. You know what I mean? A lot of these Hispanic, especially where this dude Lefty Gunplay come from. You know, I'm gonna call it baller, striker, and I call that the way that I do because I'm from out there. All right, but a lot of them dudes out there is racist. It's a lot of racism in the San Gabriel Valley. All throughout the San Gabriel Valley, it's probably the most racist in California. You feel me? It's deadly. So it would never be acceptable for my daughter to bring a Lefty Gunplay into my house. And these are the people that we grew up beefing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a deadly war. And if you people ain't out there knowledgeable of what's going on in the San Gabriel Valley, I advise you to take a look out there and see. And maybe you might understand why Lefty Gunplay said what he said. I don't see nothing wrong with what he said, honestly, because he kept it real. I would rather a motherfucker keep it real with me and let me know off the bat where you stand with all that fake shit. Y'all too used to that fake shit. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all too used to embracing all that fake shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when it surprised you that something come out on them that they don't like about you, then it's, oh, fuck them. But y'all just built this motherfucker up, though, to be top dog. Name cracking and ringing because of y'all. Y'all invited him to y'all platforms. Y'all invited him onto y'all songs and music and all that. Y'all invited Lefty Gunplay. Y'all built Lefty Gunplay up to what he is. Now he say he don't want his daughter to date a black. Now everybody is mad at him for speaking his truth. You should respect him for letting you know how he really feel. But you also got to understand where that comes from. You got to understand the different demographics. Like, these other people want y'all to understand what they demographic is about. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your research on these different demographics to understand why people think the way that they do. I understand why Lefty Gunplay said what he said. It had nothing to do with being institutionalized. It had nothing to do. Well, let me. You know, being in prison, you know, under politics, you know, it plays, but see, you have to remember, this type of stuff started long before prison. It starts in your household. You feel me? It starts in your household, like I said, your upbringing. And then you graduate to prison, and that just enhances it more. It makes it even more worse because everything in prison is racial, split, separate. So it enhances it. So imagine growing up in a household and in a community where, you know, if you see a black in your community, they finna smash you off top. Or vice versa. Y'all know how niggas used to be doing the little dudes that be pushing them ice cream carts. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Keep it real. You know, so it went back and forth. It was like on some on-site shit, and then it's just some communities where it's not a mixture of blacks and Mexicans and blacks. In some communities, just not. In some communities, that's all you're gonna see is just them or just us. And the ones typically where it is mixed, they feud, they beefing, deadly. I'm just saying, man. So y'all might want to do y'all research on that, man. But I did want to touch base on that because I found it interesting that it's all this hoopla about him saying what he said. I understand, like I said, my daughter can't bring a Lefty Gunplay into my house. No, that's not gonna happen. You feel me? That's not that has nothing to do with me being racist. That has everything to do with I've beefed with these dudes my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna allow this dude to come into my house and he's, come on, look at him, tatted all everywhere. You see what this mentality is? It's not a joke. You feel me? So don't be mad at the man for speaking his truth, man. You know, understand it. You know what I'm saying? Understand where that comes from, you know, and be thankful that he let you know what his mind state is to you. You feel me? But you got to understand, y'all the ones that built him up. Y'all the ones that made Lefty Gunplay what Lefty Gunplay is. Jumping on the songs with him, inviting him to y'all platform, y'all hee ha ha with him. You know what I'm saying? He telling y'all how much he loved the culture, how much he loved, how many black friends he got, you know what I'm saying, and all that. But the line stopped when it comes to anybody dating him. You invade his personal space, he would never, come on, he not gonna let nobody like me walk into his house. That's not gonna happen. And he know, come on, man, you know where I'm from too. On top, come on, it's not gonna happen. Point blank period, man. So, you know, shout out to Lefty Gunplay, you know, for keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I know how you feel, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And hey, feelings mutual. Promise you. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Garvey.